On the investigation into a car that crashed into the Monongahela River. We learned this morning that the driver died. Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter Carlos Flores just heard from PSP about the efforts to save her. Carlos, we know she was in the water about 40 to 60 minutes.
That's absolutely right, Elena. There's still plenty of questions surrounding this entire situation, but Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania State Police were able to give some insight into this crash that eventually the medical examiner who has now identified the victim in the situation to be 31-year-old Jacinta Stevens. Now, according to troopers, Stevens was traveling eastbound on 376 in the left lane when she lost control, moved all the way over to the right lane. We were told she then hit some snow that was built up along the concrete barrier and would eventually go over that barrier and fall about 120 feet into the Monongahela River. Troopers say two people who saw the crash happen did not have cell phone service to call 911 and were trying to flag people down in order to make that very vital call. From the time Stevens was in the water to when rescue crews were able to pull her out, it was about 40 to 60 minutes. Now, this is being described as a successful operation considering the time it took to get crews in place and to get Stevens out of the water. From here, there are steps now being taken to get Stevens' car pulled out of the river. There is no timetable yet when that could be because the tow company will need to work with dive teams to get the car hooked up so it can then eventually be pulled out. Troopers hope once the car is out, they can answer some critical questions.
376 was fully operational in that 3 lanes of travel. The snow was plowed all the way over onto the shoulder, but at an extreme height where, if you want to call it the Jersey barrier, just the barrier of the end of the road there, of the shoulder, that concrete barrier, the snow was almost on an equal playing field of that barrier. So you got to imagine that barrier is a couple feet high, and the snow is almost identical to that barrier. So when that vehicle hits it, and like I said, we talked about it a little bit before, it wasn't just a straight up and over. That Explorer rides that snow embankment for a good bit and then goes over. So we're going to have to see how that portion of travel from the far left lane comes all the way over to the right-hand shoulder, rides that snow embankment, and then into the river.
Now, Trooper Gagliari would go on to ask the public if you happen to know any information that can help them in this investigation. You're asked to please call state police, and we'll be sure to give you updates on this developing situation right here and online on WTAE.com. Right now, covering Allegheny County from the Pennsylvania State Police Barracks in Moon. Carlos Flores, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Carlos, I know you're following this closely. Thank you. For many Pittsburghers, yesterday crash into the Monongahela River may have been a familiar scene. It was just 42 years ago in January 1984 that Dr. David Tuma, who was a professor at CMU, was killed. Witnesses at the time say he was traveling outbound on the Parkway East when his vehicle slid on ice, went out of control over a guardrail, and then down into the Mon.